What up, guys? Welcome back to the Extra Digest podcast, another episode. And today, I am joined by two guys who are making their debut. First of all, my name is Nyash. These two guys are representing a club that is in turmoil right now. But I have to be honest and say, as an Arsenal fan, I'm goddamn loving it. On my right is man like Ace, the trouble man.
The trouble man himself, you know, Ace representing.
Wait, what's up with? Why is the kid looking like a turban on your head?
Because haram football ndio inaendelea pale United at the moment.
Oh goddamn.
You have to look like a turban, man.
Yeah, wezi vaa kitema United wakicheza haram football.
Lazima saa zingine kakiumana. This is what you do.
I'm sure if you've been watching Football Digest, you have definitely seen him somewhere because he does the F1 podcast. It's called The Pitboard, which you'll be checking out later on during the week. And on my left is the man who's making his debut, also repping Manchester United, but ate pia just like Esa alisema kitawezi vaa. He's a Manchester United fan, man like Andy.
A Madrid fan.
Wait, what?
Manchester United follower.
Well, alisema at Madrid is your first love. What's going on? Why are you disowning your club?
Tunaenda na yenye inafaulu bana.
Yeah, unataka kusema your support for Man United ni kuwekelewa uliwekelewa.
Pale kuna shida.
All right, so we're going to be joining this Monday as we digest this episode. Of course, there's so much to talk about. And let's start off with their club, because their club is, well, I don't know what to say about this club. It's in turmoil, to be honest. They just got clubbed by Brighton over the weekend. 3-1 win, proper beating, like hands down. Guys, what did you think about that? About the win by Brighton where they came to town? I feel like Brighton, every time they go to Manchester United's Old Trafford, they're like, this is my yard. Well, they own this shit. They call the shots over there.
First things first, Brighton wamechukua points in 4 consecutive Premier League games versus United.
Wait, is it like 4 straight wins?
4
straight wins.
4 straight wins?
4-0, 2-1, 2-0?
3-2.
No, 4-0, 2-1, 3-1.
3-2.
No, 2-0. Alinde last season.
Oh, ngoja 3-2 ni sisi tulishinda. Lakini I think we are paying for our sins. Unakumbuka ile siku Bruno game imeisha na
game imeisha ndio wakariwani ndio mpewe kitu. Yeah, you dearly
we are paying for our sins.
Yeah,
Yeah, and honest reactions, first things first. MBE Marcus Rashford, huyo kijana tunafaa tuangalie.
Uangalie wapi?
We have to kumuita mkutano. Because United, watching the game, United had clear-cut chances. You minus something called selfishness in football. United are winning that game. Marcus Rashford was overly selfish that day. It's one of those. And if you've been doing your analysis, utaona alikuwa na a lot of opportunities to set up his striker. And by his striker, I mean Rasmus Højlund. So alikuwa na countless opportunities to set him up. But alikuwa na decide kukuwa selfish. I know this main man syndrome is a thing.
Yeah.
But he's played with Rooney, he's played with Ibrahimovic, he's played with the GOAT himself, Ronaldo. So he should know better. He should know when to pass and when to shoot. This is his, I think, 7th season at United.
Yeah, actually could be.
9th, 8th, 9th.
Damn, because he started in 15-16.
16.
Yeah, this is 7th.
LVG.
16 minus 23.
You know when he started.
Of course I should know. I should know. All too well.
Yeah, I mean, like, you see 2 years. That's not 2 years. By now, unafaa ukue a bona fide number. Hiyo jersey number 10, it has some weight to it. You know? I know the number 7 is iconic and everything, but number 10 inakuanga na some weight to it on all clubs. So you're wearing number 10 at the back of your shirt.
Yeah.
And you're still making mistakes zenye a rookie is supposed to make. Hizo ni mistakes tuna expect akina Garnacho wafanye.
Yeah.
You know? Akina Pelistri wakipewa game time. Hizo ni mistakes tuna expect wafanye. But coming on, we are depending on you. Højlund is over there hapo mbele and make the proper runs because he was making the proper runs.
Yeah.
And on his Old Trafford debut, I think it is Old Trafford debut.
Yeah.
He had a really strong showing. Pressing, making the runs. Kenye tu alikuwa nakosa ni goals. Na hakuwa nakosa goals because ati ya kitu ingine. Rashford is not feeding the main striker.
Yeah.
That's all we had to do.
You shared the same sentiments about Rashford, like he should have been more, what do you say, selfless?
That has been part of the game that he has never improved.
Yeah.
Knowing when to pass, like making the right decision, and his heading.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least his heading, I think last season he got like 2 header goals. So on that we are good.
Yeah.
But on making the right passes, man, over the weekend.
By
the time Welbeck is scoring that goal, we should be 2-0, 3-0 up. And we didn't get those goals because Rashford decided to go straight in it. You know, he thinks he's Mbappe and he wants, you know, Waldi, dominate the headlines and all that crap.
Yeah.
So I agree. It's time we start discussing Marcus Rashford. It's time he gets proper competition. If he's not performing, just sub him off. 45 minutes. Give him one half. If he's not performing, if he's not making the right decisions, sub him off. Bring on Garnacho. Let the kid prove himself. But if you're subbing a striker in the name of, you know, fitness issues and all that, and he's contributing almost more than what quote unquote your star man is producing, then it's illegal, man. We should not.
It should be investigated.
Should not be allowing that,
it should not be allowed.
Rashford is not Ronaldo. He's not Mbappe. He's just Marcus Rashford. And now I get it why Southgate never starts Rashford, because he has a lot to improve. So if he's starting games, of course they'll slack. And you see, for England, they always depend on that early goal to weaken the opponent. And then now they'll bring these guys who have pace now to stretch out the opponents.
And Bruno Fernandes started out on the right wing. Again, I think we have seen over time. I think he has played there a couple of times. I don't think there's any time he played out on the right wing when you felt like he was really impactful.
Yeah.
This is one of those instances where he played on the right wing. And again, I feel like kulikuwa na options kwa bench, like Pelistri.
Yeah.
Why should not have started that game? At least, I mean, ajipe a chance ama coach aliona ni a big game wezi anzisha watoi.
Okay, first things first, the coach knows best. The coach knows best because number one, I always say coach ndio anakuanga na players kwa ground. Yeye ndio ana observe, yeye ndio anajua what is happening. Yeye ndio anajua behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So he knows best why this one did not start, why this one started, because wako na data, telemetrics and all that in between.
But even if the coach knows best, kuna times tumecheki over time, like some of the tactics are not working.
Bro, I'm not trying to defend his tactics. I'm just trying to say maybe there was a reason why hakutaka kumwanza, because at the end of the day pia they scouted the Brighton team,
I would like to think.
And how they play. We expect them to do so. Of course, you're in the top flight of the English Premier League. Na mnajua their weaknesses and their strengths. So, you came up with a tactic that Miliona, this is what will win us the game. Yeah? So, if you did not start, it's for a reason. Starting Bruno on the right wing, okay, I don't totally agree with it because, you know,
it's not impactful.
It's not really impactful.
Yes.
Now, one thing I've come to realize, and I think many will agree with me on this, if Bruno has a bad game, United have a bad game.
True.
Yeah.
If Bruno is having a good game, United are having a good game.
True. Yeah. So we can alikuwa na bad game. Bruno.
I will,
by his standards, yes.
By his standard, yeah. By his standards, being the best creative player in the Premier League, you know,
it's not easy.
Statistically,
Chill out.
Statistically, being the best creative player in the Premier League, statistically, we expect you to
do much more.
Exactly. Na inaonekana ye kuweko kwa right wing ina handicap his abilities.
Yeah, ina inhibit his creativity. I totally agree. And then there was the issue of Ten Hag taking off Højlund at the 70th minute. I don't know if people are booing that decision or they were booing in Martial.
No, they were booing that decision.
Yeah.
Of taking off Højlund.
Højlund, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was he taking off? Was that a wrong move by the coach?
Of course.
Kuleta Martial. I mean, Martial amefunga bao mingi hii season, maybe that's why he brought him on.
Wow.
I mean, why else would you take out of your most potent strikers or one of your most potent guys on the pitch and bring on some dude who has he actually scored this season?
Crickets.
Martial.
Crickets.
Yeah, the fact that there are crickets means he hasn't. So bring him on against Højlund. Okay, they may say, oh, ametoka siju kutoka kuwa injured and stuff, so you want to ease him in. But in such a game, bro, I don't think that's the right thing.
Well, that's the excuse he gave. That's the reason he gave.
He's in.
Kumtoa, so he's trying to ease him in. But ideally afai kuwa anamfanya hivyo. We have seen players when wametoka injury na wameanzisha na wakamaliza game.
Sorry.
I think imehapenia pia his favorite son.
Sorry to interject,
And
but sorry to interject, but no. I think that was the correct decision.
Why?
Is it? Why?
See, I really wouldn't want to see a repeat of what happened to Martial in 2021, 2022, whereby the previous season alikuwa anacheza in spite of his injuries. Tena the following season, later on, tunakuja kusafa because this guy can never be fit. You get it? So if Højlund, I know you guys know, Højlund came into the club with an existing injury.
Yes.
Alikuja injured.
It's a bit odd that you're signing guys with injuries, but go on.
Desperation. Alikuja already injured. If you bring this guy already injured, I'm not expecting him to finish 90 minutes. Si expect amalize 90 minutes.
But utamtoa after dakika 60.
If that means towards the end of the season atakuwa kinipatia full 90 minutes ni sawa. I'd rather make this trade. I'd rather I suffer now and enjoy later,
bro,
than enjoy now and suffer
later.
The
end of the season unaweza kuwa ukistruggle kuingia top 5.
I do not care.
No,
I just need a fit.
You do not
Højlund.
care, but United.
I need a fit Højlund.
Let me tell you why I disagree, because before this game Højlund alikuwa amecheza like 100+ minutes of game atoka injury. So unless you start asking like how many minutes should one play before kwedim sasa uko fully fit. Jo alikuwa amecheza 100. Alicheza si game yetu aliguza ni 20 minutes.
25 Arsenal.
Bro.
Yeah, Denmark alicheza 2 games.
Scare.
Zote zina total to over 100.
This
minutes.
is a guy mwenye ametoka international break alianza for Denmark.
Yes.
He played a very integral role for Denmark.
Yes.
Yeah. Ametoka hapo anakuja kwa high octane football in the Premier League against Brighton, a team that presses constantly. Akitoka hapo Wednesday he's facing Bayern Munich. Bro, I'm limiting his minutes. Mimi hata akona bahati alipata 60, mimi nampea 50.
Ndio maana mlipigwa.
Mimi I am limiting his minutes because I need him firing against Bayern Munich.
Well, if he can, yeah.
You see.
You pia, what do you think? Do you think atacheza like a full minutes? 90 ama pia utamtoa dakika 50?
Next week sijui who we are facing.
Burnley.
Aisi Burnley ile anani?
Ini ya company wanaguza
good football.
Wanaguza.
Isi ile Shondaic. But anyway, I'd risk playing him 90 minutes against Bayern Munich, then bring him on as a sub game ya Burnley.
If you can play 90.
At what point do you give players full 90 minutes in consecutive games? How long are you going to use them? 6 games? 10 games?
I honestly don't know.
That's the question.
They're training every day, right?
Yeah.
Monday to Friday he's training. So that means he's fit. At what point? He's not Martial. At least for Martial you can give him 20 minutes because he's never fit. And it's
breaks
should
my
not
heart.
Be playing at United at the moment.
It breaks,
another topic.
But he's there.
It breaks my heart as a Martial supporter. Mimi nakuanga Martial FC.
I was Martial FC for the longest
when
time.
Did you
but realization sasa imefika.
Ulitoka lini kwa hiyo bus?
I think towards the end of the previous season.
Yeah.
Under Ragnick.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many questions you can ask. I mean, Højlund in a game which is high-octane like that, when you dial, you need points. Because I'm sure you needed to win that game. As a running to the Champions League, also going by how it has been before, because you have lost 2 games, I think, in 4. Now that was the 3rd. I don't think you wanted to take an L there. So for me, I think Ten Hag, alimtoa dakika 60.
64, 63, yeah. 63, 64, yeah.
Maybe dakika 70, 75. I don't know. Because Martial si ati pia unamweka ndio kufungia mabao. He doesn't do that. Scoring goals is why it was
we are taking notes. Taking notes. Acha to absorb side.
Absorb.
Last season pia tulianza hivyo na tukapatana one big fish turned the season around. So Bayern Munich, beware.
Good luck with that. Good luck.
Bayern Munich, beware.
You know what? Mukika vibaya. I actually want to change my predictions for top 4. I think Brighton might usurp you guys.
Wake up.
Bado mapema.
No, seriously. Like wachiki venye wao wanacheza.
Wacha wacheze.
Those guys don't change the style of play. Kutoka dakika ya kwanza hadi ya mwisho, from time Dezabi alikuja to date.
What do you think is the biggest ingredient? What do you think is the biggest ingredient for that?
Kuna time Pep kina Umananga unaona ameanza kuambia KDB whip them in sasa. Anacheza hiyo upuzia passes.
Mwambie tu last week. Are you forgetting what happened to Brighton last week? Walienda kucheza sijui tikitaka wote.
West Ham see that's their MO.
Even Man City walibidi change tactics. Walienda kucheza pia hiyo tikitaka yao na West Ham kidogo 1-0. No, they didn't play tikitaka the whole game. Tactic ili change.
At some point. But the majority of the game ilikuwa tikitaka.
Who shined in the game?
Which one?
Hiyo Man City.
Sini Alvarez ama?
No. Akina Doku ndio walikuwa na shine.
Doku juu alifunga bao.
No, hey bro.
Gameplay yake ilikuwa fit.
Yeah, he played well. I would also say Alvarez played well.
Yeah, what is that telling you? Ni tactic gani walikuwa nayo?
Rodri pia alicheza vizuri
because yeye ndo ana distribute kwa wings.
No, na ka cheap. Alikuwa anapiga ma cheap. So I think Man City kuna face wali have to adapt because I mean like you said walikuwa wamepack the bus na walipigwa kisaka punch. Mapema they don't like expect that. I don't feel like they really changed much from how they play though. Again, regardless.
In the management. Hizo small decisions. Hiyo yenye unasema they changed but they didn't change much. Hizo small decisions.
Maybe akaface tu kidogo sana. Because Man City
small decisions they change a lot.
The worst thing you can do against Manchester City is parking the bus. You will struggle.
Wali pack the bus kweli lakini.
West Ham that's how they play, bro.
I think ni more of low blocks and stretching them out.
See, that's low blocks and
low block na kuwapeleka wide.
Nika parking the bus.
Parking the bus ni ile yenye
kuziba ufa. Parking the bus ni yose unaacha msee mmoja huko mbele.
Kwani walikuwa wanafanya nini?
Parking the bus ni
Antonio ndiye peke yake alikuwa nini?
Ni ya topic next. Kenya Chelsea walifanyanga na Barcelona Stamford Bridge. Remember 2011? Hiyo ndio parking the bus. Mnakaa nyuma nyi wote na Torres huko mbele.
Mmoja,
one person.
So there's that. Moving onwards though, the Sancho thingy, well, he still hasn't apologized, or has he?
No. Bro, get that guy out of our club.
Ten Hag alisema lazima apige apology.
Mimi
Sancho is like, I am not doing
50k.
Yeah.
He's not training well. It's something that he has been doing since his Dortmund days. Southgate, I think, ashaikuwa na issue na yeye pia England. Kuna hiyo Euros yenye wale miss penalty.
Against Italy.
Na games kadhaa hakuanza, I think group stage na knockout. But reason ilikuwa hakuwa na train vizuri. So training standards zake hazikuwa. Like training level yake haikuwa ina match standards zenye zilikuwa expected.
Zenye akina Saka wako nazo.
Even happen like twice. I think hata coach wake wa mwisho alisema if Sancho keeps pulling such moves, he will not hit the levels he should be hitting.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And then there's a story by one of the big sport blogs. That time yake ilikuwa imesetiwa an hour before ya kuingia training United.
Complex.
He's always late.
Yeah.
Yeye ni wakulala late wakicheza magames.
Acha ufala.
Na walikuwa wanacheza na akina Neymar.
He's earning 350k.
Yeah.
So he needs to apologize. If he's not apologizing, wacha afriziwe. Jana iko mbali.
Just 290 days. Carlos.
You guys, nyinyi ni watu wazuri. Mimi ningekuwa nimemuuza Waikombe angekuwa huko kwa transfer list.
Transfer window iko open.
Na as United, just to prove a point, I am paying half of his salary just so that he goes to Waikombe.
Waikombe watalipa 135 bro. 125,000 a week hawezi pata pesa.
Just strip his contract aende.
But honestly, I think it's one of those. We have to look at this objectively. You know, regardless of your feelings about Sancho, unajua kuna watu wana side na Sancho because pretty boy anachezanga vizuri, he has skills na vitu kaizo. Yeah. No. This is United. Yeah. Martial tutatulia. Anyway.
Yes.
This is United. If the coach tells you ruka, unaruka. If the coach tells you go down, do press ups 10, you do even 15. This is
Ruka unauliza how high.
Exactly. This is United. I do not care how big you are. Yeah. This is United. The club comes before you. Me, I loved United before I knew what a Sancho is. You get me?
Yeah.
No shade to Sancho. He's a baller. He has the talent.
Yes.
But bro, it's either you shape up or ship out.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
It's simple. I mean, I feel like you said, I think I said in the previous session, he's picking up a fight he cannot win.
Facts.
I don't think.
Yeah, wewe si Ronaldo.
If Ronaldo
wewe si Ronaldo.
Mbuse wewe.
Haweza.
The mbuzi mwenyewe na wewe ni kondoo. Anyway.
Kondoo kweli?
Kodi yako wapi? After kuna mbuzi kondoo alafu ako hapo chini. God damn. Anyway, that's interesting. Well, that's a one to keep an eye on to see if Sancho shall apologize, maybe get integrated back, or shall just, atakuwa tu banished.
Alikuwa amepelekwa hadi huko kwa the mountains kutrain na League of Shadows. Ndio arudi akiwe
mental health.
Akaombe huko akaombewe.
Buda alipelekwa trainer kina Rajagul huko akuja kama assassin, lakini wapi bado.
Haiko hito.
So labda hii
because of why? Oh, aje kwa
direct. Itamsaidia wanahitaji Jose Mourinho. One season of Jose Mourinho.
Labda historia Ten Hag kumcall out pia ilikuwa nikaa kumshtua aone kama itawaka because ametry milimani imekataa.
Ya kwenda
League of
Shadows.
So wacha nikuje ni mcall out hapa tu kama respond. Shenzi alienda kujibu.
And
the audacity
to do this young.
Ilika pinned for so long alikuja kuichomoa
I think on Thursday or something.
Akirudi training.
Ilikuwa atakuwa kata itakuwa na by the time weekend in Africa. Dude
ilika pinned for more than almost 10 days.
Yeah, he did. Ilichoma picha.
Who is advising these players?
I wonder, I would like to think like in his entourage, he must have some people who give him advice, right?
For the amount of money they're running, they can hire better people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am available.
They're misguiding him. Ama ndio walimwambia weka ngumu si apologize. Na apologize.
Bro, the guys are advising modern players, I don't really know.
Very superstar.
Mimi sijui. The guys, I've seen a lot of young ballers who make very terrible decisions. Very terrible decisions. I don't know who's advising these players.
It's crazy.
Kiburi saa zingine mazee inabidi
maybe you're gonna some hold. Guys who just kiss us. they know you're the superstar when they're just leeches.
Nah.
So ukisema yes, they say yes.
Bro, keep your head down, toil. Listen, if you play for the badge in front of your shirt, on your chest, the guys will forever remember your name.
At the back.
As the Westman said, if you want to fight for the badge, fight for it with actions, not with words.
Facts.
Hey, watu maninated leo, they're oozing wisdom. Hiki tumepiga character development, they are very wise. All of a sudden. But let's kidogo talk about Brighton though. Brighton, they played quite well. It's not news. We've seen that's how they do play. Playing out from the back with so much ease, still to Veltman or to Dunk. And of course, even Tariq Lamptey was even playing, I think, as a makeshift left back. What do you think about these guys? Do you think they this time around? And I think we're Europa League.
Yeah. They're in Europe, yeah?
Conference League.
Europa Conference? Wait, haku qualify nini?
No, haku qualify Europa.
I don't mean wako Europa League.
Yeah, I think we're Europa League. But
so
wanacheza na.
Yeah, walimaliza 6th.
Oh, it's them and Liverpool and
no, but West Ham.
Them and ngoja
them West Ham and Liverpool.
The last one.
Liverpool. Oh, as a Man United fan is absolutely elated about that.
Yeah.
Kwenye tumezoea kucheza. But sijui wanacheza na nani? I mean sisi tu. Sijui wanacheza na nani?
Last time ulisikia them Champions League.
A while back bana. Acha tufike Champions League. Of course.
Bro, why you jacked? Why you jacked when you got jacked sahi? Your time. Why you jacked?
Yes, I was jacked.
Ulikuwa umefungua show?
It's but nilikuwa.
Huko umefungua show.
Football Digest ilikuwa 1 year old.
12 years ago?
Yeah. Hey, 12 years ago. 12 years. Yeah.
Sijui bana.
Juzi tu hapa.
Hujaitumia them ya Champions League.
Juzi tu. Nimecheza. Mara mingi
receipts. Tunataka receipts.
Nyinyi hamkuanza na sisi tukiwa football, tukiwa Facebook. That's where we started. Mngekuwa na sisi hiyo time mngejua.
The gutters.
But ni juzi tu Uhuru akiwa president. Juzi tu Uhuru akiwa president.
Sikibaki.
The last time ulikuwa Champions League, Facebook ndio ilikuwa platform ya kupeleka content.
Well, Facebook is still a platform to take content.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa main platform.
It has a lot of people more than any other platform, so it's still worth checking out. But yeah, it's been a while, man. But ni juzi tu Kibaki akiwa president. Kibaki.
Uhuru. There you go.
Uhuru akiwa president. So Brighton, what do you think about them this season? Because I mean, last season we saw what they can do. They went all the way to finishing, is it 6th or 7th? 6th. That's why they're in the Europa League.
Brighton is one of the best managed teams.
Yeah.
Premier League.
Holistically.
I think I'm not sure if you guys have listened to
define holistic
on some podcasts.
Holistically, like in terms of how they do their business and behind the scenes, and of course how they play on the pitch.
Okay.
The CEO was on some podcast. I'm forgetting the name. And then he was saying by the time they are letting a player leave, they have like 3 names to replace that guy
already.
That player who's leaving. Yeah. When they let Caicedo leave, they have guys lined up.
Yeah.
Like they have a whole system, an ecosystem that is driving for them. The scouting network is amazing. And you see when they let Potter go, they brought in dope manager.
God damn. We're just taking them to a whole other level.
Yeah.
It's very true because you consider they lost someone like Ben White. Hata sahi hata wakange timu ina win.
He had sana kukumbuka Ben White alikuwa Brighton.
Man, Caicedo. You are thinking the way he bowled last season, you're thinking, you sell this guy, you'll miss him next season. Miss him wapi. There's another guy they sold. Who was it? They even sold Kukure at some point. And you're thinking, hey, he was balling when he was there. Mkosho mta replace who say?
Stupian comes in.
Bro, like a Stupian, some dude I'd never even heard of. Their business model is so fantastic. Where do you think they might end up this season? Because now, we have seen what they can do. Now for them, is it to maintain there or to go a notch higher?
I honestly do believe top 6 is still theirs. It's still in their cards. It's still in their hands, firmly in their hands. Like you said, one of the best managed teams.
Yes.
But season objectives, I think playing in Europe, being a new experience for them, will be a challenge. Na your challenge, 2 things will come out of it. Either what progress or what regress. And by regressing, worst they can do is 7th.
Finishing 7th.
Worst they can do. But wakifika huko semis nini siwaoni top 6. Wakifika sijui semis
Europa.
I don't see them with the inaitwaje?
Hawana depth.
Hata see depth. Hiyo tu
It's
something
such.
Experience.
Yeah.
The experience of
in
playing Europe, the traveling. Unajua hizo jet lags, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Umetoka hapo umeenda Moscow, Russia kucheza sijui game gani hiyo. Umetoka hapo umeenda sijui Albania. Albania huko sijui wapi. potato fields, as Ronaldo likes to call them. Okay, umeenda kucheza kwa potato fields huko kidogo injury, kidogo fatigue, kidogo umechanganikiwa strategy. You know, you're trying to mix up strategies, you're cooking a lot of strategies. Sasa uko like, hey,
unajipata overthink Pep when you're even the best. So of course we shall be checking out on Brighton to see what how they shall be faring this season, because now they are now doing European football. I don't think they've ever done European football.
I think it's the first time,
like in their entire history. Yeah, could be
the first time.
If it's not, it could be something like 70 years.
I doubt.
This was the highest league finish
ever.
Yes.
I doubt it's the first time. To see walikuwa 1970 sijui tu. I remember seeing things like that. 19
if they played
72
in European, maybe 1950s.
walikuwa na season moja safi.
No, actually this is the first time in Europe.
Ilikuwa after World War.
Ama hiyo time hakukuanga na
players.
they were just calling the community members wacheze futa.
Lakini Brighton hata wao walisema kama Arsenal tu. Mambo ni mangapi? 3 na akaponyoka na points 3 after kufunga about 3. United ukisema mambo ni 3 msipeleke next weekend. Ni weekend moja. Sawa. Sasa mbeleka imekuwa 2 weekends. I'm not be surprised if you take it to another weekend.
Sijui kwa nini
serious kidogo.
This little devil hapo inaniambia Bayern Munich ukikuja tu vibaya
mtapigwa na
ukikuja tu vibaya
itawapiga hapa.
Let me just hold my horses.
No, this Friday. But nasikia Leverkusen they are bowling this season.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Sasa shida ni huyo hata tukitaka aje haezi kuja United.
Walikuwa Europa last season.
Yeah,
walifika semis. Wakatolewa na zile tactics za man like Jose. Ile semis
10-1
senye Jose alisema
9-1-1
another 90 minutes they are not scoring against us.
9-1-1 formation ilikuwa 9-1-1. Na msisahau Jose alipiga mtu 7-0 this weekend. Don't forget.
Ilikuwa nani?
Empoli.
Empoli. Lakini Empoli ni wanyonge.
Si story na unyonge. The first 3 games of the season wali drop points.
Nani hao?
Roma. Draw, sijui loss, draw. Hey, Empoli. Jose 8 minutes in 2 goals.
But Dybala is back.
Dybala is back, Lukaku is cooking. You know?
They're in the Europa League.
Yeah.
I think wako Europa League.
Wako Europa League again.
How's what?
After they were corruption ilifanya its thing, wakatolewa last season. They are again in the Europa League.
Wakatolewa?
Waka lose the final.
What do you mean corruption?
Ukoona game?
Cause hiyo ni Jose alikuwa analia.
Ukoona game? No, kama uliona game unajua what happened.
Kuna corruption iko hapo. Niliona game. Hakuibiwa.
I know anakuanga na bitter taste about Europa League. Unajua alipigwa finali. That's the only wanafikanga finali European competitions, wanafikanga finali wanatoka.
I'm not keeping tabs on Europa League.
Wakiwa na master wa Europa League.
Bro, wanaenda kuanzisha mtu mwenye amepewa kazi Chelsea na you're facing Chelsea in a final. These guys.
Yeah. But anyway, muangalie Europa League venye kunaenda. Unajua that's where you guys always end up. So you know you qualify for the Europa League through the
Champions League. Is that thing still active?
Of course it is.
Teams dropping down to Europa League.
Yeah.
This is the last season lakini. See next season ni new Champions League format.
Ndio mnajipata
inakupeleka Champions League next.
So from next season United guaranteed Champions League football.
Ukimaliza namba 5
guaranteed tu, si kuna ile coefficient ya big club.
No.
If you're a big club
wataongeza ikuwe 5 teams. Haitaenda to 6.
Now get like if you've not qualified na you're a big club unaingia tu automatically.
If you get the 5th spot,
you can actually get a 6th spot. Like kama tumalize 8th huko na sisi ni club kubwa, so you can get into the Champions League.
Coefficient yenu ikikuwa high upate 6.
Coefficient yetu bado kuanga high.
Bro,
haizi kwa one league. One league ipo 2 spots.
England cause ya performance za
ipo 2 spots.
The last few seasons.
It's a possibility.
Performance ya Champions League over the last few seasons. No, I think
England ipo 2 spots.
Hizo lows ikimekiwa City ndo walikuwa wana win. And then the previous season
City walikuwa wamewin. Ni Liverpool walikuwa wamewin.
Liverpool walikuwa bado wamewin.
City walikuwa final. Tena Liverpool ndo walikuwa wamewin.
1920 I think. Ama 2020.
Tuseme club kubwa. Chelsea ndio walikuwa wameshinda.
English clubs kwa Champions League zimekuwa poa.
Yeah. Wakipewa 2 spots itakuwa crazy man. So we're talking top 6 now.
Yeah.
The Champions League, team zingine zita sneak into hapo. That's as far as Man United goes. Let's see kama wata get past Bayern Munich, and then after that they have a task against their former nemesis Company over the weekend at Turf Moor. Might get that place a bit tough to go to. Anyway, Chelsea ni timu nyingine yenye iko na 1 billion pounds of crap. Because these guys are doing fuck all, man. As in, niliwatch game against Bournemouth, Chelsea wako chini, man. Yeah.
Did you hear what Mudryk said about his form?
Mudryk? He said something about his form?
Yes, he did.
What did he say?
Very wild. He said that he likens himself to Vinicius.
What?
Even Vinicius' first season at Real Madrid.
Ali struggle. What are they giving him at Stamford Bridge, man?
Yeah, he's like Vinicius. Just watch me next season.
Ati Woodrick compared himself to Vinicius, saying, "Watch him next season."
Yeah.
So this season, I'm next season. Asha count out hii. Kwa serious kidogo. I don't know what they're giving but Cobham. But Cobham is full of crap, I'll be honest. First of all, they need to get a striker. They don't have a striker.
They had.
They don't have.
They had.
Who?
Romelu Lukaku. They had. Nimesema they had. Is it a lie?
Yeah, that's past tense.
They had.
Yeah. Let's talk about present moving forward. They need to get a striker. Nicholas Jackson is not a striker.
Hi, Didier Drogba.
Highlights the Jackson.
Didier Drogba imbo.
Didier Drogba.
Bonoko halisi. Bonoko halisi.
You remember his debut goal? Hey, wewe.
Which debut goal?
Si alipiga bao ingine hatari.
Team gani?
Hata sikumbuki ilikuwa team gani. I don't want Chelsea.
Luton walipiga 4-0.
Luton Town, yeah, walipiga 4-0.
Everybody's whipping Luton Town. Hata Man United wanapiga Luton Town.
Golazo.
Everybody's beating Luton Town. Walipigwa hadi na Fulham juzi.
Will you beat Luton Town?
Hiyo ni kuondokea hata tutawapea kina Havertz wafunge mabao huko. Anyway, Havertz tutampea afunge mabao. Bench.
Aliparticipate.
Alicheza from the bench.
Bakisha game ngapi apiga ile 0-0?
James Bond. You got the game mbili.
How much did you buy him for?
Small money. But anyway, Chelsea, who seemed like they conned Arsenal and Man United, I don't know what you think about that. They are playing quite badly, to be honest.
Are they playing badly? Ama ni wako na bad luck?
No, they're playing badly, bro. Their finishing is... especially their finishing for me, that's the problem.
I actually do think, honestly,
well, but they are not.
They're not lucky.
They're not killing the chances.
Watching, unajua the eye test. Ushaisikia about the eye test. Ukikuja, just sit in the sitting room na uanze kuwatch Chelsea. Those guys are... Now you'll be impressed with some of the moves they are pulling out. They have really good symmetrical combinations hapo katikati midfield, matriangles inapigwa hapo. The runs they are making. Ni venye tu something is missing. It's not really clicking for them.
At the final third.
Yeah.
Where they're supposed to be, you know.
Didier Drogba ni kama hafidiwi vizuri.
Drogba 2.0 wenye ni Bonoko. No, uliona shot alipiga.
Highlights zake.
Usicheka uliza ile zingine Bournemouth. Oh my god. Umzako chini.
Kuna shot na huwa ng'onde huko.
Alipiga. Hata rugby try hata hiyo. Unajua kuna shot zingine uko like umsiende tu acheze rugby.
Hapana, acheni kumuonea bana. Mimi nitamtetea.
It was wayward.
Sidhani hiyo ball imelanda.
I am investing my stocks on Nicholas Jackson.
Nicholas Jackson is going to let you down. You're going to lose money. Guarantee your stock yako ita fall vibaya sana. Even Sterling, who's supposed to be like their bright spark.
Ule akwangi.
But you know, he's supposed to be like the brightest spark for them.
Nothing.
No, but
nothing.
Ule
ni nothing.
Kwani system wanataka systems ngapi?
Chelsea has succeed.
Ule hapana, ule. Bro, Sterling is not the one.
Of course he'll get you 1 goal, 2 goals after 10 games.
Unajuanga venye
akiwa City alikuwa anazipiga akiwa City alikuwa anazipiga cause Pep Guardiola anajuanga kutumia wasee kama hao.
Poch ajui
ball itafika hapo, ball inafika kwa box inakutana na yeye.
Uliona kitu Sterling alifanyia Luton wewe?
Buda, why are you picking on Luton? Why are you picking on Luton?
No, he scored a very good goal.
Uliona? Picking on Luton.
Uliona hiyo bao, si ndio?
Luton hata Muranga Sales wanaipiga bana.
Hapana, acha hapo. But Sterling, I feel like for me, he's supposed to be the bright spark. I don't see anybody else at Chelsea would say in the attacking front.
Nani is missing? The guy from Leipzig,
Nkunku.
Maybe
damn, we are a long-term injury by the way.
Goes junior hadi lini?
Back in October. I think it was 2 months.
Yeah. Long-term injury ni ile time alikuwa naipata
after international break.
October. We better come back soon.
Atakuja hit the ground running ama atakuja anze sasa ni adaptation tena because he hasn't played.
Tuone kama atafanywa adaptation yenye umedefend Ten Hag.
Ooh yeah.
Sija defend na adaptation lakini.
Acha tu because
amejiprove. Si amejiprove. Si he has a trophy at United.
Adaptation ya striker.
Adaptation ya striker.
Ya Hojland, hiyo ya injury.
Okay. Kama atakuwa eased into the team ama
atakuwa na struggle because nimeona fixtures za Chelsea October, bro.
Nikunoma.
But he's a good player.
Ni kubad.
He's a good player.
But he's coming to a club that is, system.
Watakuwa na lose 4-1. Atakuwa na get hiyo bao moja.
Buda uogopi watu wa Chelsea
atakuwa anapeana clean sheet.
Utakosa kubeba na nduthi bro. Nani haki?
wewe huyu
Utatembea miguu na kuna elino inakuja.
Hitaji bike.
Utakuwa unafundisha barabara na nani? Shida yako.
Okay.
Yeah, but Chelsea of course after splashing all that money you'd be thinking maybe they can do better than that. Na nilikuwa asikia a few Chelsea fans were even having a conversation with you. Pre-season alikuwa anajaribu. No, he's a what fan it's a club he supports.
As he was a few Chelsea fans who can point to like
no, you're having a conversation with him
okay.
About Chelsea. When the pre-season I think walikuwa anajaribu back four, right? And kind of seemed to be working.
4-2-3-1 pre-season ilikuwa na work fit.
Yeah.
But then
Ligi imeanza tu hivi.
Ameanza 3-man defense. Chilwell na Gusto ni wing backs. Enzo na Caicedo sasa.
Thiago Silva bado ako kwa hiyo team. Hata sijuangi ni akina nani kwa Chelsea.
So wase wanamdefend wanasema anachezesha defender watatu cause ya weaknesses za Thiago Silva. So unajua age nayo pale.
Thiago ako sawa bro.
No, Premier League first.
I don't think I've ever seen
him. Can you
defender. He's a good defender.
Can an average football fan name starting 11 ya Chelsea ama ni unafika
average at struggle.
Hata fan wa Chelsea hawezi.
Hata fan wa Chelsea hawezi.
Unafika katikati unaanza who are these niggas?
Yeah, who are these niggas? Kuambia kusema Ugochuku. Ugo what now? Yeah, na nilicheki Ugochuku baada alikuwa hiyo game.
Who?
Ugochuku man.
Who are these niggas?
Yeah, who are those niggas? Wako na watu wengi. Akisijui Matsen, Chukwemeka. Wanapenda blacks.
Emeka. Huyu jamaa ametoka Nigeria amekuja
Chelsea. Anaitwa aje? Ahmed Nasir. Alikuwa anasema maybe the best coach mwenye anaweza coach Chelsea. Ni msee wa ECOWAS. Ni wase wengi wenye wako Chelsea ni wase.
Buda tread carefully.
Ni wase wako ECOWAS. Akina Ugochuku, Chukwemeka, sijui kufa nani.
So umesema Nigeria jobs hawana issues za jobs.
Yeah.
Ukikoma kidogo Chelsea application.
Exactly. When you apply job, akina utapata. Hey. All those black kina Nicholas Jackson. Wafikia Nicholas Jackson wa US.
Ni jina tu.
Ni jina jamani wa Gambia. Mtu wa Gambia bro. Lakini jina names can be deceiving. So Chelsea of course I feel like they have their work cut out for them. I was thinking wataingia top 4 ama top 5 sioni.
Bro, mimi nilikuwa naona hadi wakipush.
Kisha come to conclusions na 5 games into the season.
Watu wanakuanga na pupa. Last season umesahau alikuwa top of the table every weekend.
No, it's predictions. It's predictions, right? Okay. Predictions have to be correct. Prediction ilikuwa imemake ilikuwa afikia Chelsea wataingia top 5. That's before they started playing in the league, right? Because I was thinking
I won't fault you for that because personally pia mimi nilikuwa nimewa rank very highly in my predictions and the window is still open. Bado ni mapema. We are still in September.
Yeah,
bado ni mapema. September watu bado hawajaanza kupigwa. Watu unajua unaanza kupigwa zinafuatana.
But ile time ulipigwa bao 7 ilikuwa lini? Which time of the year?
After we won our trophy last season. After I think was it before our trophy ama
ilikuwa somewhere. Ilikuwa tu February.
Somewhere.
But they watu wajaanza kupigwa. It's true. Watu wajaanza kupigwa. Go on.
Yeah.
Sorry for interjecting.
Before ilikuwa before the trophy ama after the trophy. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Something you didn't have. Anyway. But yeah, like
still early days for Chelsea.
September.
You think you can turn it around?
Yeah. Top 4.
To the point of getting at top 5.
Top 4 is achievable.
Watatoa nani?
Okay, my honest views, top 4 mi bado naona Man City of course. Team fulani ya London.
Inaitwa Arsenal. Go on.
Yeah. United kuna venye inakaa shaky. United na Liverpool 1 itaingia moja.
Defend Chelsea unasema United inakaa shaky.
Nasema United ama Liverpool in third place. United ama Liverpool.
Then fourth Simenda.
Fourth sasa ni Chelsea.
United mko wapi? Or one of you between Liverpool and you will drop out.
Yeah.
Don't you think you're sleeping on Spurs?
This is the thing. Spurs. Wale moto ya karatasi bro. Wale.
Hiyo ni moto na tutaizima hii weekend.
Wale.
Hiyo tunaizima hii weekend.
Wale moto ya karatasi bro.
Sisi ni moto ya plastic.
Wale pale midfield who are these niggas wakicheza pale? Aliitwa aje vile jamaa
tulikuwa tunapiga game saa hizi. Bisuma wako sawa.
Wacha
Conte aliwaste.
Ngoja Afcon kuna Afcon January.
Oh yeah.
Na unajua injury prone Bisuma. Si mnamjua?
Na ni mwezi mmoja tu.
No ni Afcon ndo.
Yo, don't forget kuna winter break bro. So actually you might not miss much.
Kwa winter break akienda Afcon.
Exactly. Ametoka kucheza 5 games in one week tena anaenda Afcon.
Si ni January?
Si
January?
Ni December ikiisha. January.
No ya Premier League.
Ya Premier League.
Wanafanya vitu za maajabu sana.
I think ni mid-Jan.
Ngoja, kuna winter break. Hata sasa ndio anaanza kusikia winter break.
Iko.
Season ilikuwa for 2 weeks.
So anaenda pale in a rich vein of form.
So hiyo ndio tema tatoka, aende Afcon, warudi 2 weeks in. Maybe Ivory Coast, maybe wataenda far. Si no Ivory Coast.
Wewe wacha. We are praying waende mbali.
No. Ivory Coast wataenda far.
Nicholas Jackson anacheza?
Mali.
Mali I can't count them out.
Bisuma by then wa Mali.
Yeah, dark horse. Inakuwa dark horse all the time.
Bisuma anacheza Jackson anacheza Ivory Coast.
Gambia. Yo wanaionea kwa TV kwa sisi.
Gambia.
Haki ni wa Gambia. With Senegalese parents. No lie. Names can be deceiving. Usidanganywe na jina ufikirie mswa ni wa Detroit. Si wa Detroit.
Si wa Detroit.
Dude is from Gambia. I wish I knew like the capital city of Gambia really. Yo mtaa. So that's that. You are saying something about top 4. So Chelsea, you think they might turn it around somewhere down the line?
Lakini wakiendelea hivyo, they might miss out, but they do have the players to get them into the top 4.
Yeah.
They do have the players, and the manager, he's a rebuilding kind of manager. Nimse amebuild things. Like Poch, Nimse amebuild things. You remember the things he did at Southampton?
Yes.
The wonders he did at Tottenham. Who would have thought?
Wonders. Okay, wonders with no trophy. Yeah, with no trophy. Okay.
Unajua, they've achieved.
For Spurs, that's a
as
trophy.
much as you are pushing it with no trophy. When was the last time you guys made it to the semis of the Champions League?
206
quarters
of the Champions League.
Yeah.
You know, at least in those times we won trophies. How many trophies have they won?
How many Champions Leagues have you won?
So it's appearances now.
No,
we are talking about appearances.
We're talking about
Me, I'm talking about trophies.
How many Champions League final appearances
about
do you
trophies.
when was the last time you guys made it to the quarters of the Champions League?
2000
When
and
was the last time you guys played in the Champions League? Tuanze hapo.
2017.
Champions League?
Yeah.
17 gani?
Sini 6 years.
17 gani?
16-17 ndio ilikuwa our last season in the Champions League.
17 gani bro?
Tukipigwa na Bayern sijui 10-2.
And you're saying that proudly?
Of course. Hiyo ni kitambo, ilisha happen. Sinika ukipigwa bao 7 na Liverpool, zilisha happen.
Mimi siongelele.
Ilikuwa round of 16. Look, it's okay. He did well at Spurs, right? He got them to the Champions
League round of 16.
He got them to the He got them to the Champions League final. That's cool. But how many trophies did he win, bro? And we know Chelsea tunajua kuwa inakuanga trophies. Chelsea si wale majamaa. Okay, tufikishe Champions League final.
Chelsea wako na Premier League trophy ya hii season already. See the Premier League one, but ile Premier League.
The
mini one. So
wako na trophy. Yeah. But they Poch ameachieve.
Confetti.
Achieve something he could not achieve at Spurs.
Confetti imerushwa hapo.
Yeah, some confetti for it. Yeah. So Chelsea, I feel like I don't know how to make top 5. I know it's early days, but natafuta club yenye utatoa top 5 ndio waingie.
Top 7 wanaweza make. Newcastle is not making it. Newcastle is not making it into that. Hata top 7 hawata make.
Uongo.
Bold one.
Hey, we need
bold prediction.
No, sema hiyo ukiangalia kamera.
Newcastle are not making it into the top 7 this season. Yo we bookmark.
Buda, I admire boldness, lakini hii yako.
June
Newcastle
first.
No go make top 4.
Na muandike na jina yake hapo tafadhali. Asterix.
Nitasign ukitaka.
Mpea sign. Mpea sign.
Newcastle are not making it.
He's signing.
Bro, kuna chaos mingi sana.
Ukule.
Kuna chaos mingi sana.
Na mtaeni venye kuna chaos.
Hiyo midfield yao iko na
kwanza
Tonali.
Hiyo story ya Tonali,
Jolinton na nani? Gimares.
Kuna system hapo huo msi ana try but on field haijawaka bado.
Mimi kwanza sijawasamehea for what they did to Liverpool, allowing them kurudi.
Imagine.
Jua kutoa Tonali. I have not forgiven them for that hadi sahi.
Yo game after Van Dijk ameget your red card. Ndo walianza kuprotect lead badala ya
kuattack. Yeah. Eti mdogo
Tonali kutolewa ndio ilikuwa issue. Achana Van Dijk. Tonali kutolewa ndio ilikuwa issue.
After the red bado time ya Tonali haikuwa inawaka cause Tonali na Guimares I think
bro alileta long stuff. All the balls came from the middle. Hapo pali Longstaff alikuwa anafaa kucover. Because Longstaff I think alikuwa anacheza either mezala ama alikuwa anacheza box to box midfielder. Siko sure ni gani.
It's not that long after all.
Yeah, Buda aliingia tu hivi 2 goals zikaingia in the same fashion. Ball ilikuwa tu through ball.
Zilikuwa zote in the same place.
Ule Cavani wannabe in the clear. Akafunga bao. You know? Ni hivyo kama what happened
Nunes the Cavani wannabe, come on man.
Kwani am I lying?
That's cold. Let's Nunes be bana. Unajua hata party game time.
Nunes anapiga mabao hii season lakini.
Wacha apige. He's a very good striker. I hate saying that but he is a good striker.
Maybe atakam to. Yeah.
Coming good.
All right, Manchester City, I don't know if you touched on them how they cruised past West Ham. The goal by Silva has to be one of the best goals I've seen this season. Just the build up to it. Sidhani nimeona msee akichip ball design, like the audacity to do that and get it correctly. And then venye pia Silva alifunga cause Kaliaf kuruka juu.
Tuli grow up in the Messi era. Messi bana umesahau Real Betis.
No, like in the Premier League, bro. This season, that's what I'm saying.
Bruno
like
does
the best
that every game.
Budo umesahau the Bruno Cantona one. Ile ya Cantona. Ile ya Cantona. Ile ya the one he looked like Cantona and he was like, you know.
Ilikuwa season. Ama ilikuwa season.
Na 2021.
Ni kitambo hiyo.
Odegaard hajafanya hiyo bado.
Odegaard is young.
Hiyo technique haina. Hapo technique kwanza syntax error.
Gary Neville venye alikuwa na
akijaribu kupiga the mathematics of how to do that technique inakuja syntax error.
Gary Neville, you are legend.
Player too.
Gary Neville was waxing lyrical about Odegaard. Kusema venye
Odegaard is a good player. He's a brilliant player. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
But intelligence ya Bruno
is a brilliant. Odegaard. Of course Odegaard is younger. Nikaa una expect msi yako younger ati akue na brains zako bro.
It happens.
Haaland anapiga 60 goals na
no like
ule Haaland ule ni
that's tapping match.
Nimetulia
whatever sema tapping match and tapping match.
Ngoja question. Are you expecting him to win the Ballon?
No.
In a rigging.
Why?
Si Messi libeba World Cup.
Sasa Ballon ni
so ngoja a 7 game tournament ndio inapea mtu anyway.
It's World Cup happens once in 4 years.
Na where were these arguments in 2010, 2014 na 2018?
Taja.
2010
walitolewa quarters
Spain ndio walishinda World Cup.
Nani alishinda treble?
2014
Wesley alibeba treble. Yeah.
Alikuwa final ya World Cup na alikuwa na top scorer.
Yes.
Alikuwa top scorer. Yeah, alikuwa top scorer. Best player ndio ilikuwa Folland
na
Mula.
Was he an interesting watch?
Yeah, an interesting.
Yeah, he was. Okay.
Hakumake final 3.
Hakuwa final 3.
Hata top 5 sidhani
ilikuwa Barcelona.
Ilikuwa Xavi, Iniesta, Messi.
Yeah.
Hiyo alibiwa.
Messi alitolewa 4-0 na Germany.
Nothing.
In the World Cup.
Bro, kwani umesahau? Germany walikuwa ni 4-4-4. Ukikuja 4, Argentina 4.
Hata England pia.
England 4, lakini England walibiwa.
Ile Lampard.
Yeah. England 4.
Okay.
Next line 4.
Kesi ingine? Hiyo Schneider I think for me he should have.
2014.
Because he was key in Inter Milan and he was key at Netherlands.
Yeah. 2014.
World Cup ilienda na Germany.
Yeah.
Won the Ballon d'Or.
Ronaldo.
Yeah. But he's an interesting watch.
Yes, sir. World Cup 2014 ni Ballon d'Or 2015.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
By the World Cup.
Na sasa umeanza kuleta merits. Ngoja, ameleta merits. Don't forget
2011 Messi ndo aliwini.
Ni Messi alibeba.
And then akabeba 2012 after wameshinda champions.
Hiyo ndio timu alifunga 90 goals in a calendar
year.
Hiyo
ni 2012.
Hiyo 2012.
2012. So alibeba 2013. Ballon d'Or 2013.
Yes, lakini unajua La Liga alikuwa na 60 goals na Ronaldo alikuwa na 59.
Ronaldo alibeba ya
Ribery, what did Ribery do?
Hiyo season.
Bayern.
Let us stats.
Arguably.
No, Ballon d'Or is an individual award, si ndio?
The best player.
We are looking at your individual
do they look at the goal scorer? Because that, okay, nani alifunga bao mingi? Haaland. Right? Umetoka kumuita tap in match and tapa. Is there like one goal that okay, this might come back to bite me? Ulikuwa unasema tap in match and you just didn't say it outright. But you can dig it. Kuna bao zenye alifunga uko like, it's a brilliant goal.
There's Latanesque goals.
Sort of free kicks, something out of the ordinary. Like, did he do anything? I know he scored a lot of goals.
Okay. Hiyo unaona hizo bao una try to describe.
Ataenda apewe.
So kuna Puskas award.
Hiyo pia kuna kwanga na rigging.
Kwa nini?
Kwa ligi.
Man City hauwezi.
Kwa ligi. Bro, listen. Haaland alikuja Man City. Premier League record ya most goals in a season ilikuwa ngapi? 31.
Yes.
Alikuja akapiga ngapi?
38. 36.
Yes. Record alivunja. True or false?
Yes. And they won the league.
Ngoja.
Yeah.
What were Man City trying to do? What was Pep Guardiola's mission?
Win the Champions League.
Who won it for them?
Rodri. Nani alifunga final?
Achana na mwenye alifunga.
Hata Haaland alifunga FA Cup final.
Bro, the only reason watu walifika where hata walifika.
Okay, sawa.
Haaland was very instrumental for Man
City. Nile alifunga bao 5 ilikuwa Leipzig.
Na hiyo argument yako.
Ilikuwa Leipzig.
Yeah, Leipzig.
That was round of 16 ama quarters.
I think ilikuwa quarter finals.
Quarters.
Leipzig ilikuwa quarters. Round of 16 so walipatana a Portuguese club I think.
Semis ndio alipiga Madrid. Haaland alifunga bao ngapi?
Semis na final la kufunga bao. Kutoka semis. quarters alifunga kutoka semi za kufunga
quarters alifunga na Leipzig
bro alifunga alikuwa na si ndio ile Guardiola alianza kuprotect records za Messi
wewe kamchuja
kwani hatujui hao
haya so semi za kufunga ndio sawa alifunga quarters right semi za kufunga final hakufunga FA Cup hakufunga
but bado Premier League alikuwa anafunga
Premier League hiyo alifunga hands down they won the
Buda mtu alikuwa anapiga back to back hat-tricks Premier League
Messi alikuwa na record number of assists I think in League 1
what coefficient ileto ya UEFA please bring it up
si ni ligi kwa ligi sasa unataka Messi afunge 16 assists akiwa Premier League
endelea
haya si alibeba League 1 alibeba cup
gani
FA Cup yao sijui inaitangwa
Coupe de whatever
hiyo Coupe de France G whatever alibeba hiyo pia right haya Haaland alibeba Premier League si ndio rightly so I mean the number of goals he scored were many record on its own
if that's the argument basi Mbappe anafaa kuwa kwa hiyo list
kwa nini
the argument
alibeba
top scorer France World Cup top scorer hat-trick in the final
and he didn't win the World Cup
still instrumental alibeba
but alibeba ni all the way to taking the L in the final all the way to taking the loss in the final right bro it's a final of the World Cup no starts with impact si starts peke yake
na hizo stats ndo zimemfikisha final
hizo
stats ndo ziliwapeleka
did he win it
stats ndo ziliwapeleka
alishinda
you know we are assuming that Haaland atamaliza number 2 he might not finish even top 3
si ndio si wameanza wamemkukia award si wanamletea
wape nani
wamemkukia
wape nani
they have cooked the award si wameanza kusema we will introduce a new award this season
President's Awards hiyo ni ya Miroslav Klose
no si achana hiyo Lewandowski bro you know what the Ballon d'Or in fact leo tunaleta a new award to recognize best striker in Europe
long story short so you guys think Haaland should bag it
why not listen mbona when Messi is winning it tunatafutanga new excuses of why somebody should be regarded as the best player. No, listen to this sikia akibeba his 7th ilikuwa 7th akibeba his 7th walikuwa like most assists goal to assist ratio hizo vitu zilianza kukuja hizi vitu hatukuwa tunazisikia 2016 these things came when a certain
ulikuwa unazisikia before
sina najaribu kushow hizi vitu zinakujanga kujustify Messi winning awards I'm not saying Messi doesn't deserve these awards
okay
he's actually in the shouts of winning these awards but there is absolutely no way
so World Cup is not enough this time around
I understand the World Cup and how big it is na reports coming in fixing na vitu kama hizo si tunajua they were trying to get Argentina to the final all that sindio I understand the magnitude of that cup of that trophy lakini there's absolutely no way kwa merits za Ballon d'Or kwa how they are going to award it wamesema specifically we are not looking at sijui one tournament tunaangalia the whole
best player
season across the season
season
haikuangi na 7 games
not the best goal scorer
season haikuangi na 7 games
it's okay the reason why he's having 7
you know listen in as much as he's not the best goal scorer
Champions League Messi alichujwa
how was he
he was not
last 16
I don't think he was good enough in the Champions League I don't think he was they didn't get walitolewa quarters
last 16 walitoka mapema asubuhi na mapema
ndio best lakini sometimes
listen
tangu atoke pale
hawezi judge player na merits za mtu mwingine what is Haaland playing as anacheza kama striker what is kazi yake being a goal scorer did he do it exceptionally well alifanya exceptionally well
in the league yes okay in the Champions League also
si pia alikuwa top scorer everywhere
zake ni ngapi
hawezi mlaumu World Cup because
51.
he was not born in a World Cup winning country alizaliwa Norway na Norway haku make it juu akina Odegaard wako wanampea assists anyway
sasa unataka atolewe kupelekwe Brazil
angeenda Brazil wangebeba World Cup
wamtoe basi wampeleke basi World Cup
enda apply hizo huko
national nyenyekee kwenye ulizaliwa that's not a problem wewe ulizaliwa kwenye ulizaliwa
anyway, long story short what I'm trying to say is kumekuwa na this normalization by football institutions tunajua Messi ndio poster boy wao
and fans
clearly
fans don't vote for Ballon d'Or by the way
tunajua Messi ndio poster boy wao the good boy the guy
as our face that and the fact that he's a good footballer go on
he's also a very good footballer top 2 history top 2 historically
2 can be one
2 can be one also
top 2 never number 2 go on
anyway my point being wameanza kunormalize settling for less like anytime there is an award
settling
ya best
for
player
less
wanaanza kufanya other players being second to Messi is a normal situation. Yeah, you can't challenge for these awards. That's what I'm trying to say. This young generation, hii young generation inafaijua you can't challenge for these awards.
What do you mean you can't challenge?
You can. Buddha 2019 Van Dijk, listen, I can argue this. 2019 Van Dijk had arguably a better year than Messi. But Messi ndo alipewa Ballon d'Or.
Alikuwa wapi hiyo time?
Liverpool ndio alikuwa amekuja na
alikuwa Messi.
Alikuwa Barcelona.
Alikuwa Messi Barcelona.
Taken quickly.
Oh shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Na yes, you can argue Messi alikuwa na all these numbers, but Van Dijk also had those numbers defensively. You get it?
Okay.
So tunaweza argue for Van Dijk's case 2019 alibeba Champions League. What else do you need to do? You get it? Aya, 2021 Lewandowski alikuwa anaambiwa sasa wewe, you know, hata tunakutengenezea award yako.
Kwanza wakaambolish ya
2020 you know what, we don't have money. Nini?
If Messi's numbers was as good as Lewa's,
exactly.
Ingepelekewa nyumbani. Hiyo ceremony ingekuwa kwake.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm trying to show you how they are normalizing this thing. 2021 Lewandowski also had a spectacular year. Alikuvunja ile record ya Gerd Müller.
Yeah.
Akivunja vitu kaa hizo, like it doesn't matter. Hizi vitu hazimatter. Did you have a better year than the other? Si alikuwa hata ni European Golden Boot. Yeye ndo alikuwa na the European Golden Boot hiyo season 2021
Champions League.
European Golden Boot. Si Golden Boot ile
2021 ni Chelsea walibeba.
Yeah. But Golden Boot ilienda na nani?
Si ilienda na Lewandowski.
Si Messi.
Ni Messi again.
Si hiyo yenye walipea Lewa ka award kingine hapo.
Walianza kumpatia striker of the season.
Hiyo ni alibiwa pia.
Exactly. 2022 hiyo ni venye tu kulikuwa na out, na this is Real Madrid again. Unajua hawa ni powerhouses in the world of football.
No, hiyo ni justified. Benzema was the best footballer.
Yeah, hiyo kuiba ilikuwa ngumu.
Ina depend ni msimu gani na contest.
Exactly pia. Ina depend.
Kwani ilikuwa nani?
Kuna mtu anaitanga Perez Salamanca. Unajua ile Salamanca wa Better Call Saul. Breaking Bad. Kuna mtu anaitanga Perez Salamanca wa football. Ule akikuja tu aseme ABC.
But you see, like, okay, there's all that conversation you can have, but for this one, I think, for me, just because of the World Cup, I would give Messi. I've seen it being given to other people just because of the World Cup. I'm not trying to say Champions League.
Name one.
Modric.
Alibeba World Cup. Bro, hata usinikumbushe Modric. Usinikumbushe Modric. Usinikumbushe Modric.
Ilikuwa Champions League na
ilikuwa top scorer
World Cup final.
Alikuwa top scorer ya Champions League.
Who was the best player in that Champions League?
Alikuwa the best player ya Champions League.
Unasema Champions League? World Cup, mimi nasema World Cup.
Tunaongea hiyo before
Champions
World Cup
League.
kuna Champions League.
2018 nani alibeba ya 2018?
Bro, you're even thinking about it.
Sikumbuki? Sikumbuki sasa unataka nifanye.
Host.
Sikumbuki.
Tutafute host.
Sasa simuniambie ni nani? Kwani nafaa kujua kila kitu.
Anyway, CR7 ndio alikuwa top scorer, ndio ni ukweli. We know all this. We know Ronaldo hakupewa.
Was he not instrumental?
Bag brace finali, right?
No, alibag hakupiga bao finali. Hata aliacha kufunga quarters, but alikuwa na 15 goals I think.
2018 walipiga nani? Liverpool. Bale.
Tena wakaanza kutafutia nani award. Mo Salah hiyo season ya Puskas. Umesahau?
But nani alikuwa maybe the best player all through.
Ile Everton bao haijapiga hata Premier League goal of the season, lakini for some reason Puskas ilipewa.
Hiyo yenye alipiga.
Ile yenye akina Dukure walikuwa wanaosha grao. Ilikuwa Watford.
But anyway,
Oni venye alirudia versus Everton bado.
Hata siwezi kumbuka because hiyo bao nimeiona mara kadhaa. Na nimeiona mara kadhaa. Like hiyo bao tumeiona mara kadhaa.
2006, Ronaldinho was arguably a world beater, right?
No.
Yeah, he was.
Look at the stats.
But he didn't win the Ballon d'Or. Who was the best player in the world in 2006?
Cannavaro ndio alipewa Ballon d'Or.
Why?
Italy World Cup.
Before than 2002.
Si uangalie Madrid nini venye waliperform kwa ligi. Mbona unataka kuangalia Madrid venye waliperform kwa ligi?
La Liga sasa peke yake.
Defensively.
Champions League walikuwa.
Yes,
Champions League walikuwa.
Tunaongea kuhusu titles, tunaongea kuhusu the player.
Yeah. He was given the Ballon d'Or because of his performances, especially in the World Cup, and they went ahead to win it. Right?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Arguably.
2002.
Nani alipewa? Ronaldo.
Alipewa kwa nini? Because of how he was good at Inter Milan.
Wasn't he good at Inter Milan?
Yeye alikuwa Inter Milan.
Na si Madrid pia walienda wakabeba ile kitu.
Madrid won the Champions League your time.
Si ndio?
Hakuwa yote.
Najua kwa. Si unajua viewers hawajui.
Viewers wanajua. Wanajua. They will call you out. Si ndio Zidane alifunga ile bao Champions League wameitumia for ages.
Yeah, the volley against Bayer Leverkusen. Yeah.
Well, still not enough to guarantee him a Ballon
Kwani
d'Or.
bao moja ni bao za season
Well,
mzima.
it was a Champions League winning goal.
Tuanze
and
kucount
it
Ballon
was-
d'Or,
and
winning
it
the
was-
Ballon d'Or and winning the Champions League goal.
No, he won the World Cup. Ronaldo won the
Go
World
straight
Cup.
to the point.
Nakushow story ya World Cup. 206 World Cup.
202 World Cup.
202 World Cup. 98 World Cup.
Bro, Zidane Juventus hiyo season alikuwa amewaka kuwaka. What the hell are you guys talking about? Sijui World Cup.
But his exploits in the World Cup.
Buda, huyo mtu alikuanga on United's radar. United walikuanga wanaulizwa tunambai na pesa ngapi? Ni venye tu the money wasn't available at the time.
Yeah, but also his performances for the national team, taking all the way to winning the World Cup,
Okay, yeah.
was huge.
So where is the
So-
consistency? Mbona?
So World Cup,
tumeanza 206 au kuguza 2010
Na
au kuguza
tu-
2012.
si tumekuza
2014,
ndiko tumetoka.
2018.
Tumesema hizo zote. Tumesema hizo zote. So I'm taking you further back. Right?
Sasa si tunafanya
Kwenye presidency ilianza. It just shows the
last
weight
few years.
the World Cup has as far as choosing the best player in the world.
Bro,
goes.
anyway, listen.
Yeah. It can be, of course,
Historically, it's
deep
debatable.
down, it's journalists who choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
debatable.
yeah, so they also have their own interests and maybe whatever.
Facts.
So kuna hizo watashushui 1 2 3 kazi unasema
Yeah.
should have won this, should have won
Yeah.
that. Maybe they liked Messi in 2010 more than they liked Schneider for their own goddamn reason.
Yeah.
God knows why. The same with Lewandowski.
Akina Nedved wakibeba 204 when akina Henry walikuwa in the shouts.
Exactly.
Mimi hata sielewi mbona uongelele hiyo.
Yeah, there is that. But naangalia he has a World Cup. 2004
Anyway,
kuna World Cup.
all I'm trying to say is these awards I don't want to say they mean nothing because
Of course they don't mean nothing.
Exactly. I don't want to say that, but all I'm saying is the awards aren't really enough.
For
An award shouldn't make you the best player. Yeah?
why not?
Like I'm just speaking on behalf of the guys trying to be the best players. You know, just as such a motivational speaker.
No. The
So
award makes you
Haaland
the
can
best
be the
player.
best player bila Ballon d'Or. Si lazima ukuwe na Ballon d'Or ndio uitwe
Acha
best
aendelee
player.
kufunga tu mabao kwa ligi. Champions League, that's why he draws the line. That's why he's losing the
Na
Ballon
Haaland
d'Or.
is a good player.
Oh, he is. No one is doubting his capabilities. He's very good.
Na Rashford could be as big as Haaland if he wasn't so selfish.
Oof, yeah. Is there anything else you have left? Are we sleeping on Liverpool? As we wind up on this league debate. Yeah? And Spurs. You feel like you're sleeping on Spurs?
Moto ya karatasi Spurs.
Postecoglou anakufurahisha?
Let's see.
Yeah?
They are doing well. But let's see.
But have they
Kuna hiyo
really been
point ya-
tested? Mimi sijaona kama amekuwa tested, man.
Si wanatestiwa hii weekend.
Yeah. As in
Hakuna
before,
test,
'cause
hakuna test hapo.
Wanatestiwa hii
Wanafagia,
weekend.
hakuna test hapo.
watapigwa tu.
Nani anapiga who is beating who?
Watafagia tu mael zenye tutawapea, si ndio?
Spurs are winning.
Spurs are winning where?
Umesema angeposte logulogulu. Anapiga hawa watu.
Hakuna kitu hapa.
Hapa
Lakini
kuna-
wacha nisikudanganye, in my experience of watching Spurs versus Arsenal.
You know what's going to happen.
Hapo hakunanga derby hapo. Hakuna.
Kane is good.
Bana ile bao moja yake na iko.
Unajua
Customary
Spurs,
goal.
tukiwa nao by then nakuanga nikiwa home na kupiga nikiwa home. Nimekuja kwenu ndio utanipiga. Juzi tu ndio tulienda tukapiga kwao bana in like a long ass time. So, but this time around, I know Spurs have been doing good and it's quite impressive, but I don't fancy their chances on Saturday, to be honest. I don't. So,
Najua mnaongeanga nika nyinyi anyway.
nika sisi ni?
Nyinyi wanoma lakini ni sawa.
Si ni
Mko sawa,
wanoma,
mko
bro.
sawa, mko sawa.
Yes, tumebakisha tu kucheza. Kucheza ndio tuliwezwa. Otherwise, every else we are good. Ama si mnoma? Bro, sema kama ni mnoma, kama si mnoma enda uketi huko chini. Tulete mzee mwingine mnoma hapa. You are good, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Hata singekuita hapa if you're not. Yeah, so there's that. I don't think there's anything left for the roundup for the weekend as far as anything you want to point out that maybe you feel.
Derby.
Oh, Derby de la Madonnina. Oh my god, that was Derby de la Madonnina happening.
Heartbreak.
Inter Milan did a number on these guys. Now umeniambia that's their 5th win this year
Against Milan.
against Milan. They talk about being owned. Now that's proper owning. And this is the first
Ilikuwa
goal
their
they've
5th win
conceded.
and they scored
This
5.
year.
You know,
Fifth
nimesoma
win na wamefunga Milan wamefunga tu bao moja kwa hizo 5 games.
Yeah.
na nasema that's their 5th win na waliwapiga 5 goals.
Eh.
Oh, yeah.
Now waka concede bao moja, my god.
Unajua nilisoma mahali, I think it's troll football or something. English 1 2 3 4 5. French 1 2 3 4 5. Spanish hivyo.
What are you hitting at?
Italian Mkhitaryan, Thuram, Mkhitaryan again.
Wajua ni mzee Milan.
Yeah, man, but you know it is what it is, man.
It was a good
pill
game.
to swallow.
I felt like they handled. I watched the game. Did you watch the game?
Na sikuwa naliona tu highlights.
They handled you guys like they were in a final, man. Like they were so categorical. They knew when to step up the tempo. I think when you equalized, like mnajaribu kunini
equalizer ama ilikuwa 2-1
no 2-1 you got one back you're thinking tunataka kurudi kwa game wakaongezea zingine 3.
Unajua it's so bad hadi nimeona Zlatan Ibrahimovic ameattend training session ya leo. Leo ni Monday.
Maybe ni pep talk.
Ameenda hapo akasema you boys.
Kamsha mentality. King of Milan is not happy.
He is not happy. The god of
I don't think anybody is happy at
God of Milan.
Losing 5 in a row in a derby like that in 1 year. That's terrible. That has to be a new low. But yeah, Inter Milan I feel like it's a team to watch.
Wale Inter Milan na walikuwa wasimamisha hiyo Man City but anyway.
Okay. Isindijua Bolingoli. Bolingoli na unasema Chelsea walikuwa na striker. Walikuwa na striker. Hata hiyo hada striker, they never had a striker. I feel like nilikuongea na msisi sijui kani.
Acha Mourinho straighten.
The last time niliona Chelsea wakiwa na when is the last time Chelsea walikuwa na striker? In 2017 bro.
Costa.
Costa.
Toka hiyo time kuna hajapata msimu mwenye consistent and banging.
But listen, I'd make a case for Tammy Abraham.
How many bag? Okay, he tried. He had
bro, Tammy mimi muongee venye mnataka but Tammy alijaribu.
Yeah, he had like 13.
Tammy Abraham is a dope-ass player. I've said it.
But of course Ajafika heads the guys who used to sing at Chelsea.
Na angepewa tu time bro. Like listen, unajua kila msee tu ni confidence na time. Like he was just dropped
by Lampard. Ama nini?
No, the guy who took over from Lampard. Lampard ndio alimpatia platform.
Lampard ndio alikuwa kwanza alafu nani alikuja baadaye. Just fucking dropped him.
Yeah.
Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah. Tuchel alikuja tu kama amemdrop. I don't really know what happened there. But Jose took him in. Jose took him in. Na kidogo Roma back in the map.
Yeah, maybe now he's at Roma. I think he's injured. Sijui anarudi lini? By the end of the year?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, but he was doing good at Roma.
Yeah.
Has been good at Roma.
Yeah.
He is a good striker. Sijui mbona
alikuwa anapata collapse.
Guys actually sleeping on him. He's a good striker.
Yeah. Acha akuwe consistent huko Roma, maybe he might just get a route back to the Premier League. Who knows where he might end up.
Arsenal maybe.
After Yesu chukue Tammy. Maybe Osimhen.
By the Osimhen pia is also consistency. Mwenye ame fall off ni Varashkelia. Osimhen on bada consistency.
But it's still early.
2 weeks ago.
Nani?
1 week ago.
Varashkelia amekuwa ki drop stinkers.
The
Georgian player. Hii season amekuwa you look up his nini? Akona 0 numbers. Kubaya.
It's early days.
Okay.
Early days. Okay. All right.
It's early days when it comes to players, but it's not early days when it comes to United. I see.
Huyu si unajua Hasidi ananga sababu. Hasidi ananga sababu.
Unajua Liverpool pia walianza hivyo last season.
Na wakamaliza aje?
Walimaliza namba 6.
No. Kumaliza season walimaliza aje? Hiyo run yao.
Walimaliza
namba. Wame win games
mingi sana. About Liverpool kwanza. Liverpool unajua they mimi naona ni kama wanaponea sana because let me say what I want to say. Liverpool last season hawaku make top 4 because zile games walikuwa nafaa kuwin they weren't really winning. This season hawanacheza venye walikuwa wanacheza last season but for some reason they are finding a way to get the points home. Now that will be a big plus for them towards the end of the season.
I feel like when you're starting off the season because that's where they fell off at the start of the season. Liverpool walianza season vibaya
points wise but playing wanacheza the same way walikuwa wanacheza last season.
The league the points is all that matter.
The Salah factor is
so what
is counting in for them
this season.
Salah last season was a bit was trying to be Rashford but this season
ana pass
anaweza funga
he's actually
but I think ana drop assist kila game.
Last season alikuwa na drop stinkers hapo akitry ku overdo. I think sasa ameamka.
Ona sasa si Rashford sasa ametake over kwenye Salah alikuwa
Rashford actually ametake over coming off a season whereby umebaga a lot of goals na the following season anajaribu kuendelea then kanakataa so he just
syndrome.
He keeps trying. That's the problem. Let's hope you don't end up there. Starting off the league hapo nipo shida inakuanga because then you end up playing catch up.
Facts.
And you have to be consistent all through.
Kuna ligi nyingi wase mlianza vibaya sana na mlikuwa almost top 4.
Timu gani?
Mkalose.
Ile Brentford.
Ile Brentford, Canoes hapo.
Yeah.
Start hapo za kwanza.
Arteta amefanya wonders lakini
hiyo ilikuwa 3 games. Nyinyi 5 games.
5 games tumewin 2.
Na mmepigwa 3
games kwa hizo games.
Yeah, more than half. What's start for you guys in the Premier League season? Era. Actually. Shida yangu ni season ikianza usianze vibaya. because that's where you
Yeah,
end up
I
in
think
catch
it's
up.
inakwanga very
We
big
just
factor.
get a win. Ikuwe ni ugly, ikuwe ni whatever, VAR,
yeah.
just get the W's.
Get the W.
Don't collect the L's.
VAR haitusaidii.
All I do
Hey,
is
haiwasaidii
win.
nini?
Kutoka Klopp a complain.
Wolves. Onana akiklata the
Ako kwa box
defender. What
yake
do you
bana,
mean?
ako kwa box yake.
Alisaidiwa.
Hiyo ndo utashindia.
Si ni hiyo moja. Unasema VAR haiwasaidii.
Buda umesahau Tottenham.
Yes, pass.
Mlibiwa.
Handball watu wanacheza basketball huko prime Michael Jordan kwa box.
Si ufunge basi, hiyo ni 2-1.
Who are those niggas?
Si uwape bao basi, hiyo ni 2-1.
Wewe wacha.
Yeah, as United you just need to start winning.
Offside pale.
For who? Garnacho.
Na mimi sijaongea.
Hiyo ni masterclass ya Gabriel bro. Masterclass. Anyway, that's about that as far as the Premier League weekend is concerned. Let's delve into the Champions League.